Just close it. Yeah. Okay. You know, it's a strange way. The present. Oh, you can. That's why you were. Okay. Sorry. No, I thought you were trying to do something else. So anyway. The good thing I'm seeing, you all learning how to brand your agency, which is really brilliant. Yeah. So I will remember you. Maybe I don't know your names, but I will refer to you with others. And then we just do that. Could you do this? So we have Apex, we have Infinity, we have 7 stars.
Right, afternoon. Right, so obviously we're 7 stars, and as you might remember, obviously emailed you some questions, and that's very much our approach. Rather than going off and kind of making our own stuff up, I wanted to, as a team, look more at what you really wanted, because we feel it's better to listen to the client and what you really want and what is achievable, and then base everything around that. So that's what we've done, and we looked at the video that you sent us, and basically went through that and carefully analysed what kind of target audience we might have, and we found that it was quite wide. So we've tried to look at a way of targeting that audience in a more wide way. So we are ultimately going to be looking at going towards a situation where we'll target people in the social world, like social workers, all the way through to NHS, and kind of get a referral scheme going. Because ultimately a lot of the service users that they have could do with hearing about O'Donnell. So in terms of our method, if you scroll down for me there, so this is the typical marketing theory here, and we're not doing all of this right now, you'd be pleased to hear. We're going to keep this short. But basically, at the moment, obviously we've done situation analysis, and a lot of that, we managed to jump quite quickly through that because of the video, actually. So we could hear what you had to say and get straight into what we actually needed to target rather than delving too much into other things. So, don't want to go there yet. So basically we've looked at customer insights, we've done an analysis of what kind of things are going in your favour and what are not, and my team will come back to that in a minute. And then obviously looked at your objectives, and as you'll find, we've kept it very simple. Okay, so it's not flash, but it's going to be simple. Okay, so I'm going to pass you on to Maz now. He's going to look at how we've studied your brand. Okay.
So yeah, for an agency, it's really very important to know the brand. So yeah, like everyone know by now what Adordle really is. It's UK's first network of connected community maps, and you know, it's a community map basically where if you have to find help, give help, connect locally, collaborate and support, Adordle is there for you. Next.
And from our conversation with Jackie, we believe that is the right direction to achieve the main goal, the same goal as a doodle, which is to get more site traffic, to gain more map subscriber and participant, and especially to get more donations.
So it's important for the agency to know where are they now, where what exactly is a Dodel and where are they now. So like I already mentioned what a Dodel is, who are they, the segment, find help, give help, connect locally, collaborate, what are their needs. And we emailed to our to our brand, which is Adodel, and asked them what their needs are, and we got some insight from there to increase visibility, public awareness, more participants, and more donations. So yeah, and then we did targeting and positioning, which will come later as well. Charity, social health, no defined users. What are our goals? Increase traffic again, increase participation, map, increase awareness, possibly raise more funds. That's the possible things that we came up with. But we need to work on one thing, right? We cannot focus on all the things. We need to select one thing. That's what we got to know when we emailed the brand. Oh, okay, this is mine. So, we had a look at sitechecker.com to see where they are now. And this is Bournemouth, Christchurch, and Pole area. We did a bit of search, and we got to know that there is no evidence of Adodel in this. So yeah, that's the thing. Like I mentioned before, that we need to increase more traffic. So yeah, that's the thing that need to be there.
Target audience and persona. I will talk about target audience first. Well, after we know that we have to work with Adodel, like target audience was the very first thing that we focused on, and then it's like we done the meeting so many times, and yeah, we just like want to make sure that we get the list, everything that we need to know, and we wanted to know, and yeah, like our target audience, we got no, not yet. Yes, like someone who is what is this, like from NHS, right?
Yeah,
and
so,
like social.
so basically, from the video again, we delved into who the target audience could be, and because it was quite wide, again we thought, well, who's going to meet the potential users? Who are going to be the potential users, and who are they going to meet, and how can we get to them? And a lot of these people are not necessarily going to be people that can go directly on the internet. So for example, it could be a social care worker who goes in, makes old Fred a cup of tea, maybe finds out he's got a problem, and he or she could guide to a Dodel. You know, maybe you're lonely, go and join a group, something like that. So we looked at what some averages might be as well. We did still do some research. So we knew that the retired people, they're going to be difficult really through social media, some of them, but not impossible. But the social services, that kind of organisation can get to them. But in terms of when we do social media, then we're looking at people that actually seem to be in their 40s and 50s actually. We simply looked at averages of people in these sort of organisations. So what's the average person, you know, working in social care? What is their age? What's the average age of even a business owner? Turned out to be 50, which surprised us actually. These are the potential personas, as we call them in marketing. These links are just simply the websites where we found the information. So, you know, there was groups that are actually to do with adult social care workers and finding out their average ages, that kind of thing. So that's who we're going to be targeting. So then we've got these personas. So we've got someone who's retired, and you know, he happens to be widowed and lonely, so he could be the person looking for the club to go and meet new people, all the way through to people that work in social care, and obviously they're going to use social media as well. So we were looking at a direct emailing of some of the organisations and some of their managers, even home care agencies, people like that, because they can pass that through to their staff and their users. there's an odd one out down here, which of course is the potential of someone who's possibly a little young to be directly targeting, but more than likely, even though they possibly shouldn't be, are using social media anyway. So we could, as a part of the social media, possibly, hopefully, make them aware that there's help there if they are getting, in this case, you know, cyberbullying or something like that. So I won't bore you with every last persona there. You can see the idea. But a lot of them are obviously to do with the social care, and there is a thread through there of people in their 40s and 50s, but there's a top and bottom line there as well, who I think will be more, well, particularly the older chap might be coming through the service users, I think. So that's how we've kind of got our target audience. So I'll move on to the next one.
If we look at the analysis, the social and demographic side, the biggest age groups is 10% retired, and 20% is 50 to 64, and 20% is 35 to 49. The technology, in order to stay relevant, we need to be updated with technology, with AI softwares like ChatGPT and others. We need to be the best to stay relevant to the GDPR law. We need to look for the consent and privacy, which is very important. We are breaking any law when it comes to collecting information from customers. In economy, income inequality, unemployment, low wages, environment. The weather of the UK plays a significant role in the development of the tourism industry, especially in the BCP area. This can affect local job security, which in turn can lead to be more people looking for help. In political, there is tax policies, trade restrictions, political stability, and foreign tax policies. Legal, the give aid, you can reclaim tax from HM revenue and customs. For every £1 donated, you can claim an extra 20 pence. For ethics, is respect for persons, autonomy, and protecting those with diminished autonomy, justice, informed consent.
For the competitors, as our group tried to research the doodle competitors, and then we Google it, and then we found this one. This called Map for Change organization, which is do the same thing. Is quite similar to Adodo, but the problem is they pop up at the first or the third, not more than third of the link on the Google. But for the Doodle, it's like more than 5 to 6 links to scroll down to when then we found it. And however, the Map for Change organization, I think the interface of the website is slightly hard to get to the information, but instead of Adodo, is more easier than them.
So yeah, after the so many analysis of the competitors, people, and the situation analysis, this SWOT analysis is also very important aspect to study the campaign strategy for the brand. So yes, S stands for strength, W stands for weakness, O stands for opportunities, and T stands for threats. So if we talk about the doodle, so we know that it has the strengths of that it is working for some positive causes and it appealing the emotional values of the people. So apart from this, if you talk about the weaknesses, it is a very strong community mapping network, but we know that it has to be more superior than the other community maps. So the weaknesses which we find into the doodle is user interference is low, ranking is low, its visibility and its traffic is also low. And in order to manage all these things, the budget is also low. So we have to work on that. The weaknesses to overcome from this, and we also have the opportunities to work on these segments. That's why we are doing all these things, and the aim of our agent marketing strategy is to overpower this, and in order to concerned about the opportunities, we have to increase the awareness for the brand. We have to gain more traffic, more map participants, so that a doodle will come more across the people, and it will benefit the more number of people as we can. And we have the threats also like Google, as we know that Google is a strong search engine optimization. So in not in order to beat that, but in order to improve our visibility to the participants or the audience, it is also important to work on the regarding on the weaknesses that are mentioned below. And there are other charity maps too which we are threatened from. So it is not about diminishing the other ones, it's just about evoking our power in order to help the people.
1 minute. Yeah, if this is.
Okay, all right. Skip that.
Hello students, Harish here, and I am telling about the smart objects. Our first objective, now the time is for smart work, not a hard work. We need to do a smart work instead of hard work. How we can do a smart work? We can focus to highest to introduce plan to target the highest influence people. For example, we are creating a video, then audience will not engage with us. We need to hire a person who has a great audience already. If he or she will try to create a video on that point, we will get more traffic because he or she is already an influencer. Second point is as email campaign. Email campaign is a very beautiful thing to do, because in email marketing we can target the relevant audience only. There are various of options you can target. For example, you want to target age in this you can target the age group, like to target children, like to target old age person. So email campaign is the second thing which you can do to promote your website. Another one is social media, as already every team said to that. Social marketing is also good, but we need to social marketing will work then if we have a good grip on a website on a Google search. So we need to increase the organic traffic. If our website is coming on a first page of Google, then we have a less need of a social marketing. After that, we need to follow up the emails. If we send an email to someone, after that our another duty is to follow up the her reply or his reply. If we give a follow up, then we will definitely one day get a more success. Last one is we can send our email on a monthly basis, not on a daily basis, because some clients are feeling irritating. So I want to explain one or two suggestions. If we go to a doodle website, I think it's my suggestion. We need to upload a small video to how to use a doodle, because when I visited first time on a doodle, I did not understand what the main doodle works like this. Because I am international student, it's my suggestion to upload a small video. When a new visitor visit our website, he or she will understand how the doodle exact works. One suggestion is this, and the other one is we are targeting to donating money, but we have no need to get a donation from others if we sell our one space of our website to someone. For example, this is our web page. For example, this is a web page of a doodle. Here is in this space we can advertisement from other agencies. So they will pay us to put their ad on our website. So we can earn from them as compared to donation also. And the third one is when we are going to a offline work, like my friends suggesting for a hub. At that time we can provide a gift, something like a T-shirt. If we gifting the T-shirt to someone with our logo, then it is a very good good opportunity to reach more pupils, because everyone when I was going and there is a logo, lots of people already see me and engage with me. The last point is, it's a very important point. Please open this.
2486.
Please open this. One more point, it's very important point. Whenever the person open the doodle on a mobile, he or she will go in the last, there is an option, join a doodle mailing list. It is a very great initiative done by you. I am salute to you. But the only thing is, this thing is coming on a upside, not in a last page of this, because it is the very biggest thing to engage more people. But only thing to modify it's coming in the end. We need to come it on a upper space, because whenever people come to your blog, he will open the site on a mobile as well as desktop. It is good practice to engage more people. Thank you so much.
Okay, thank you very much. Well done. Yeah, and I hope that next time when you suggest those brilliant ideas, you give the proof as well. You know, the user will do this, and if he doesn't get what you need him to get in 3 seconds, 5 seconds maximum, yeah,
They will left out.
exactly. So prove it. You know, all what you're suggesting is good. Make your objectives in the praise model smarter. Okay, they're not smart, so make them smarter. And again, you're talking about persona. You didn't talk about journey, but if you're talking about praise, that means you're also need to take into account the journey. Yeah, and part of the journey of the user is what they are suggesting as well. So you need to be aware of this aspect. This is why it's extremely important that you keep in touch with all the agencies. Yeah? Sorry, Jackie.
So, there are a couple of things to do. You're right about the mailing list. Totally right. Needs to be there, needs to be at the top, needs to pop up or remind people. I was absolutely blown away by your personas page. You got me with the 14-year-old called Mia, because my granddaughter's nearly 13 and called Mia and struggles with being bullied. So you absolutely got me, but what that told me from just the pictures of the people that you put there, and when you talk about a video about explaining how a doddle is used when people come to it, I'm there thinking, what is this little story that there are, I don't know whether photos are used or whatever else, but actually a doddle is for, you're 47, you're whatever, and you're looking for this, or you're whatever, and I'm just thinking those personas actually, in a way, tell the story of, it's not just for one type of person. It's for this person over here who's 14, it's for this person up here who's 75, it's for this person here who's 43 or 32 or whatever else. And those personas told a story to me, because it's the truth about who a doddle is for. And your thought about the video as to how it's used, and I'm thinking those two things, the video about how it's used, but something about who it is for, and breaking down the barriers. It is for everybody and anybody, no matter what your need is, and there's no stigma. And you absolutely caught me on that, because
Yes.
we don't say that enough, and we don't make it obvious about who a doddle is for.
And the video is very important. And I hope next time you say why, because nowadays users prefer videos, and there's a lot of research showing this. Yeah. So video is an important content to have on the website, on social media, everywhere. Yeah. Thank you very much. I also understand that you change your target audience. You're not doing the 2 stages model. Yeah.
No.
That's fine. As long as you do it well, that's fine. Absolutely, it's your choice. Okay, guys. Can we do it in 10 minutes, please? Yeah.